I'm Ejisu from Unless. In recent videos, we've covered how you can engage visitors that have a low or medium lead score. Now, it's time to check out how you can use personalization to treat your most valuable leads. Do you rely on lead scores to gauge your visitors' interest in your product or service? Visitors with a high lead score are very valuable and should be dutifully nurtured to get them to convert. Let's see what we can do about that. First up, segmentation. How can we define whether someone has a high lead score? At Unless, we do this based on a couple of different attributes, three of which are calculated by our machine learning algorithm: attention span, engagement, and stickiness, aka likeliness to come back. We then check whether this visitor has been identified with an email address, since this shows higher levels of interest, and whether they have achieved a goal on your site. Keep in mind, it's possible to weigh your goals so that a newsletter sign up and a purchase don't have the same level of importance. Then let's see what can be optimized on your website. Visitors with a high lead score have shown considerable interest in your company, so you should keep them engaged to move them down the funnel. This can be done by highlighting case studies, webinars, and other content. Use headlines and subheads to grab their attention. How about surprising high-value leads with a tailored headline that speaks to their interest, profile, and past behavior? Let's say you sell enterprise marketing software and you've identified visitors with a high lead score who work in different target industries. Your personalized headline and subhead for visitors in the retail industry can read something like, "The #1 marketing platform for retail leaders. You're in good company. H&M, Walmart, and Zara drive conversions with us. It can work for you too." Visitors in the business services space, by contrast, could see something like, "The #1 marketing platform for B2B companies. You're in good company. McKinsey and WeWork rely on us to engage their customers. It can work for you too." If the visitor dropped by your demo page previously but didn't convert, you can also allude to that in the headline and subhead. We're glad you're back. Find out how we can help you boost conversions in 15 minutes. Recommend the right content. If a visitor with a high lead score has previously downloaded a case study from a particular industry or use case, you can also use personalization to highlight related content the next time they visit your site. You can use the headline for this purpose or Unless components, which brings us to the next tip in this recipe. Apply components to make content or announcements stand out. Components can be blocks of content you can insert anywhere on a page, as well as overlays, side boxes, bars, and more you can use to draw the visitor's eye to a specific call to action. In this case, you can use them to highlight special deals or online events where your high-value visitor can convert, or at the very least, hear from your team. For instance, you can set up a pop-up to mention that you have a discount available in one of your subscriptions. Or you can invite these leads to an upcoming webinar using a bar that displays at the top of your site. And then it's time to wrap this up with an example. Billable is a billing and revenue management company, and you are now looking at their generic homepage aimed at everyone. Let's see how this page can be optimized for visitors with a high lead score. First up, we have an inline example where the headline has been adjusted to acknowledge that the visitor is a returning one. The subhead is also different. In the second example, they've opted for an overlay component instead. They've also used a different CTA. Watch now. This is a lower commitment action that might help nudge the visitor to our desired CTA of booking a demo, which is also present on the homepage. Like Billable, you can test both approaches to see which one works best for your audience. That's it for this recipe. See you in the next one.